So this is the breakfast. Coffee. Look at all the jams and cheeses. Orange juice, like several kinds of yogurt. This is wild. What it is like it's butter and you squeeze it out the top and then cut it off. Crazy. Show. It's wild. Sweet. All right. So leaving the convent, boy, if you're in town, be sure to stay here. It's fantastic. I mean, it's just a very restful place. Very nice people. And they speak a little bit of English, and with that and Google Translate, it worked just fine. I think the problem is when you have like 10 people who are speaking French, and there's no possibility of trying to translate that. When you have two, a couple, then it's easy. All right, so it's a short day to a little town, a little Gite. It's halfway in between here and Cahors. Cahors is like a big town. So that's already set up to stay there. So Bach, yeah, that was it, which in French is Bausch. So gonna go to Bausch in La Rose de Bausch and stay there for the night. So it's only 14 miles. So let's go look at more at France. It is a beautiful morning, stone clear skies. Of course, there's nobody around. It's a Friday morning. So leaving Saint-Jean. Coming up on the tiny town of Bories, B-O-R-I-E-S. So 6K to Le Mans. I understand there's a nice cafe there. Maybe I'll stop and get a coffee. And right, this is interesting. It's a steel pole, but it's kind of printed to look like wood. The town of Mar de la. I'll be to Le Mans here in just a few minutes. And I've seen this on other videos too. The roof is made of shells. Are they real? Yeah, they're real shells. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very inventive. Looks like you can go in if you hop the... Yeah, you can go in. Very cool. I suppose it'd be a good place to spend the night. Coming into Le Mans. The church is usually the center of town. Grocery store, Petit Casino. I think I'm good for groceries. Looks like a cafe up ahead. Sure, the door's open. Let's go look at that before we have a cafe. It's always nice and cool inside these churches. Man, It just shows you the power of the church in the 1600s, 1500s, 1700s, 1800s. Let's take a look at the Cafe Galopin, however that's said in French. See that? All right, well that was nice. So 8 more miles to Bach, which is pronounced Bausch in French, and then to a gîte called Laur. So now back out into the countryside. So it's weird, I've not seen a single hiker today. It's a very lonely trail. But I imagine that will change in Spain. Well, it is a pretty remote part of the country, unpopulated. So 7.8K to Bach. So it looks like there's some picnic tables and food and drink up ahead. So 5K to Bach. $30 meters this way. It's a donkey. So that donkey belonged to a family who was taking a break at that little free outlet, and they're hiking from Conques to Cahors. So every year they do a week. So next year they'll go from Cahors to the next town. But it's cute. There's a great article by Cam Honan that says donkeys are the best hiking partners. I'll leave a link to that article below here. I tried to leave a link for that other video. I guess on your iPhone it's pretty hard to leave what's called a card. I don't know. What am I? I'm just an old man trying to figure out the technology of the internet. About 3 miles to the gîte for the day. So leaving town. Boy, some of these houses are just extraordinary. I mean, these people are not broke. Turn left here. Here's a camping area. Buvette camping. Nobody there. This is one of the gîtes. Not mine though. This looks like a nice gîte. Wow. Beautiful. So, Santiago de Compostela, 1191K to go. Saint-Jean, 417. Le Puy, it's all a long way away. And a nice church. I think this might be it here, but we'll see. I would say that this is it. Quaint little home. So this is a real hostel experience. It's my bed. I think he's got like 7 beds. Still one yet to be filled. But yeah. Blinkies. Des toilettes. The library. One of my favorite stories